That was, completely solid intro there.
Angelic as a motherfucker. Welcome back.
Welcome back to
Crushed
the
Souls.
Souls of the Crushed variety. Ladies, gentlemen, and everything in between. So we have some questions
Do we have questions?
from the Discord server.
I know we have questions from the Discord server. I was just pretending that I didn't know to make me sound cool.
Well, no, I mean, you can still do it.
Alright, so what are these
You'll have to
questions
edit that bit out.
from
Right.
the Discord server?
Okay, so we have two questions. The first is from our good little Mexican friend, Panechmas. And he asks...
Hi, Pon.
Hi, Pon, how you doing? I know that you and Rick apparently have some special times according to that last stream. But, he asks, how were your school/college times? Like, funny stories and shit?
Mine were fucking awful. Like, my college times were so bad.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was the most unpopular kid in school. Just bullied all the time. I have no fun memories from school at all. Although, as an adult, I did have some comeuppance, which was nice. So, I fancied this girl for ages. I really liked her. And we'd talk and stuff. Like, we were on the same bus route. And in a couple of the same classes. And, like, we were, like, school friends. But not, like, really, like, friends. And yeah, like I fancied the fuck out of her, and then oh shit, those memories, mate. That's what does it. I've gone the wrong way.
You have, yeah.
But
you're getting your brain sucked out by a slug.
Didn't see her for years. Didn't pay me any attention. And also, I just want to make it like painfully clear. Don't hold it against her that she didn't fancy me or anything, because she was under no obligation to fancy. She was under no obligation to reciprocate the feelings that I had for her.
Yeah, you weren't an incel.
Yeah, never held it against her. But when I was an adult, I can't remember, it was a few years ago, I went to a club with my brother.
I've just realised, to interrupt, we have 77,000. We
Yeah,
can
I've
get
just
another
seen
level
that.
there.
Yeah, I'm thinking about just doing that now.
Well, okay, well,
Oh, well,
heal
he
up quickly before you die.
Fuck it. They'll be there.
Fine. Okay. Yep.
They'll be there.
Yeah. So carry on. So
Yeah.
you had some comeuppance as an adult.
So went to a club, and she came in, and like our eyes met, and I recognised her instantly, and she looked at me and she was like, and like her eyes opened and her mouth opened, and I hit the floor, and she ran up to me. She's like, "Oh my god, Ricky!" I was like, "Yeah." I hate that. I'm not going to say a name because it's not fair. I was like, "Yeah."
Give her an assumed name. Charles.
Charles. And I was like, "Oh, hey, Charles. How you doing?" And she's like, "Oh my god." I was like, "What?" And she went,
You're fit.
She went, "You're fucking gorgeous." I was like, "Excuse me?" She's like, "You're absolutely gorgeous." And I was like, "Oh, thank you for the compliment." But also, like, a little bit insulted that she seemed really surprised that I grew into myself. But that was like, yeah, that's good. You didn't notice me at school,
But now you do. Yeah.
but now you want this. But yeah, other than that, I have no fond school memories at all.
I mean, I have a few. I mean, obviously, some of the friendships that I built at school, I'm still friends with a guy who I've known since I think I was about 10 years old. We don't see each other as often as we do, as we used to, but he was like my kind of first foray into like playing live music and everything, because he was a guitarist / saxophonist, and I sort of like, yes.
Is that how it's pronounced? I'm sure it's saxophonist.
Well, we'll go with that.
It should be, because I like saying it. 'Cause it sounds fun.
But no, I mean, like you said, I mean, I was the archetype of the school boffin. I was really good at classes and bit of a boffin, and I was fat and kind of picked on and bullied and everything like that. And it was quite funny that some years ago, when I sort of first started going clubbing and realizing, holy shit, people actually kind of want to talk to me, and I'm attractive because I'm a dude with long hair who's wearing makeup in a club that plays rock and metal.
We sound really arrogant right now.
Well, no. I think it's more of a I wouldn't really say coming of age thing, but it was more to the kind of point that up until then, you had no idea of what these kind of emotions felt like because you were so almost put down upon.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. But yeah, I had a few sort of decent times at school. I love the fact that I managed. Yeah, actually, my GCSEs, I passed all my GCSEs with really good grades, and I did fuck all revision. You know how I spent my revision time? Playing Pro Protector on the Mega Drive.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my dad's house was down the road from my school. So he gave me a key and said, look, you can use your study periods to come back and study. So I used to come back to his, eat shitloads of junk food and play Pro Protector on the Mega Drive.
Nice.
Yeah. And I did absolutely bugger all revision and then passed all my GCSEs.
Well, check you out.
Yeah. I don't think I could do that now.
No, I couldn't.
But yeah, other than that, I liked the fact that I started, well, I got about a year and a bit into my A-levels and then decided that it wasn't for me, because I wanted to go out into the world and earn money, earn a living, and sort of be able to pay for stuff myself.
Yeah.
Which was really cool. And that's pretty much it, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, so following on from that one, our next question is from our good old northern pal, Mr. Simon, Sly Reflex.
I know him.
I know him as well. He's a lovely chap. Hello, Simon, you northern bastard. How's it going down to pit?
What's his question, Mark? Stop
Yes.
being racist.
That's not racist. It's an area. It's nothing racist at all.
They're a different race.
Yeah. Oh, fucking hell.
Northerners.
Right, so the next question is from Sly Reflex. Which song used to give you memories, good or bad, and does it still do that even now?
All right, you go first.
Well, I mean, I've mentioned previously about the fact that the old song "Unintended" by Muse, I couldn't listen to for a good couple of years because it reminded me too much of a relationship that was destroyed by the war in Iraq.
Yes.
If you want to check that out, then you have to go back and watch the older video where I talked about it.
Demon Souls, I think it was.
I think it was Demon Souls, yeah.
Demon Souls.
But as far as like good songs that give me kind of good memories, most of the Blood Sugar Sex Magic album from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, because I had a really good experience in Spain when I was about 13, where I was quite drunk. I was on holiday with my mum and my brother and two of her friends, and we went into a bar. They did karaoke, and I went on stage and nailed that song in my ultra high pitch falsetto voice that I had at the time.
Well, nailed it.
Yeah, oh, I nailed it, despite the fact that no one else clapped apart from my mum and the table that I was sat at. But also the song, what is it called? My Lovely Man.
Yeah.
From that album. It reminds me of the time I lost my virginity.
Do tell.
So I was 17. I had
17.
I
had a very good beer.
I had a very good poo. But no, I was 17. I'd recently been to my first ever gig with my best school friend. Hey Craig, how you doing, man? I mean, you're not watching the channel because you're married and you have a kid and you probably have way more things to worry about than this. But I had met this girl. Oh my god, boss.
Yep.
So I'd met this girl called I'm not going to give her a real name. Her name was
Cliff.
Yeah, her name was Cliff, and she was a lovely lass. I'd met her at the gig. It was my first experience going to like a kind of like London rock club. You know, living all the way out in the sticks in Norfolk back then.
Yeah.
You know, I'd never seen these sorts of things. So I rocked up to this club wearing a bootleg £5 Marilyn Manson t-shirt. I had black lipstick on, black nail varnish, like terrible black eye makeup all over my face. And I just like kind of got re-talking back to the girl that my mate had introduced me to at the gig. I should point out my first ever gig was Stereophonics, who I still to this day have zero interest in. But we spent the entire night sat in a corner, kind of groping and kissing each other's faces off. And then she introduced me to the Red Hot Chili Peppers, the Blood Sugar Sex Magic album. And that album holds a massively special place in my heart because every time I listen to it, I just think that's the first time I ever got some. Despite the fact that I had to do it with 4 of her friends in the living room downstairs and her parents asleep in the room next door.
To be young again.
Yeah, and hopefully try and lose your virginity in a far more easier situation
You really
than
need
that.
to take that phone away from that microphone or I'm going to confiscate it.
We've not had any more messages on it, have we?
Doesn't matter.
Fair enough. But yeah, that's mine. What about yours, Mr. Ricky boy?
Mine also goes back to when I lost my virginity.
Was it On God by Stabbing Westwards? Or Hey Man, Nice Shot?
Oh man, if it was, that's the one where I got her pregnant.
Dude.
Oh, sorry. Was that too dark?
No, I just think that there now needs to be a remix of that song called Hey Man, Nice Cum Shot.
You ruined it.
No, I've amplified it.
So,
Crack on with your story. Come on, I need to know this.
Mine was a virginity story, and it was
not yours.
It was
just someone else.
It was the Offspring covering the Ramones' "Wanna Be Sedated."
Right.
You know the version that they did on the film Idle Hands?
Yes.
It was the Idle Hands soundtrack, and I think it was the first time I ever had a blowjob. And she's doing the do while the song's playing, and she ends up going in time to the song. So it's like 24 hours ago. It was really fast and aggressive, and because she was so perfectly in time with the song, I had to stop myself from laughing. And to this day, I can't get my dick sucked without giggling
or listening to that song.
It's the only thing that'll get me off. And yeah. So yeah, that was mine. That song, whenever I hear it, I just start laughing at what a.
It's just that song, is it? You can't like there's no other songs that really give you good memories apart from just that one because it just reminds you of your first ever suck job.
It's all about the D, getting the S. It's all about having your DS.
Your DS, Nintendo.
Whoops. Put that back.
That looks like Seath the Scaleless from Dark Souls, but he's fallen on hard times, like severely hard times. Got any more of those fucking rocks, bro?
This boss is a motherfucker,
and you're attacking him.
It's really hard. This is one of the hardest bosses in the game.
Is it?
Yep.
Ebritus, daughter of the cosmos.
Yep.
She's got the word brie in her name. Does that mean she's actually made of soft cheese?
Yeah.
I mean, she's oozing enough of it. You're not doing too badly. You've smacked her a good couple of times.
The fight's not even started yet.
Well, continue. Smack it about a bit. Smack that daughter of the cosmos.
I'm trying, but because of how big she is and how small the arena is, or how small this little bit that we're in is.
Oh, she just gave you a little
That's
bit of
called the headbanger's ball.
No, that's called the I Want to Be Sedated suck job.
Right.
Because it was fast and vigorous.
Because this is one that you need to stay in close to her.
Yeah, well, of course. This is a Fromsoftware game. That's what most of the bosses are like. What do you think? I mean, are there songs that give me good or bad memories? Fuck. Like, literally, if you could picture my head at the moment, there is a hamster in a wheel, sort of like slowly plodding along.
Oh, see, now she means business.
Okay, now she's gonna, yeah, okay, fine. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go back to an older episode, maybe 2-3 episodes ago. The entire album, Appetite for Destruction, because that for me just brings back good memories of driving to my nan's in my dad's 75 Chevy Camaro. I was in the passenger seat.
Your dad was a muscle car dude.
He still is, yeah. He still owns a 62 Cadillac.
Nice.
Yeah, beautiful car it is. But I mean, over the years, he's had every he's never had his dream car, which is like either a 57 Chevy or a 59 Caddy. And I've always had this dream in my head that if I ever get enough money, I want to buy one for him and like have it delivered on a flatbed truck and just like not tell him.
Yeah.
And just sort of have, get it driven up and just sort of say, hey Dad, I love you, and I just want to sort of chuck him the keys and then say, look, let's come outside. And I just kind of want to see his face when I sort of produce that. But yeah, that entire album, we listened to that so many times. Oh, and Permanent Vacation by Aerosmith. Those two albums were on the back of a double-sided C90 cassette, and we listened to those religiously every Sunday when we'd go to my nan's to have a roast dinner. And yeah, just really good times. Really good times. Love you, Dad.
Does your dad watch these videos?
No.
He should.
He should. I'll get him to subscribe.
Whoops.
You've just blundered into
A shit pit.
a globally mess of hell.
Yeah. Oh, fuck off.
And that dude looks like he's just come out of the early learning centre. But see, the thing is I know they're supposed to be like celestial beings, but I'm just picturing like a really skinny metalhead wearing the world's biggest beanie.
You're not wrong.
I know. That's why I said it.
Right, one more go at this, and then it's the end of the episode, I think.
Is it?
Yeah.
What is that glubby thing on the floor?
You can call someone into help.
And we're not doing that. Why?
Because I'm a stubborn bastard.
This is very true. We're going to tackle the altar of despair on our own terms.
Yeah.
And every time that we walk into this arena, I keep thinking that the back end of that creature is the front. We've got earthworms for hands.
She's got a shit for a face as well. I hate this boss so much.
It looks like a plum that's been stuffed in McDonald's French fries.
It does.
Actually, no, macaroni. It's got holes in it.
Hey, macaroni.
On the subject of macaroni, did you know that the song what is it? The Yankee Doodle Dandy.
Yeah.
I had no idea that you know how the word is. They called it macaroni.
Yeah.
I had no idea that was like an expression of like, yeah, that's cool, that's badass.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I thought it just.
I thought it was on about pasta.
Yeah, I'm just like, it makes no sense. What do you mean? You put it in your hat and called it macaroni? Okay. I'm going to call mine Fusilli or Pen. Or Penne.
Yeah, I always thought it was about the pasta.
No, it wasn't. But the other thing I've also just realised is that the actual song is the exact same theme tune to Roger Ramjet.
Is it?
Yeah. Something, hero of our nation. Roger Ramjet, he's our man.
Oh.
It's the exact same. It's the same way in the Twinkle Twinkle Little Star and
Three Blind Mice.
that's it. Yeah, they're in the exact same chord progression and the exact same tune. Do you want to go pick up our blood echoes while you're?
No, there's no point.
Did we not have any?
No, because I've spent them all on health.
Okay. Well, she's down by half.
Yeah, I can see that. I just can't get behind the fucking squirt.
Health. Stand,
yeah, I'm
stand,
trying,
stand.
Mark. I can't heal while I'm rolling. And if I get too far away from her,
She's going to do the celestial.
she'll do the fuck you zap, the Frank Zappa.
The fuck you Zap.
Yeah.
Know, that was quite a good kids TV program from CITV.
So I remember Zap.
It was great, wasn't it? Who remembers Zap? If anyone remembers Zap, write it down in the comments below, and we'll have a nice little nostalgia fest.
Fuck it, I'm done for today.
Dude, you did so well.
This is a good place to leave it, and we'll see you next time.
We'll see you next time, folks. Bye bye.